Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and today I'm taking a look at Stories, the Path of Destinies. Now I'm going to say this outright, this game's a little bit like Undertale. If you plan to play this game, do not watch this video. Just go and watch the trailers on Steam or on YouTube. Just don't watch any gameplay, because this game's all about choices. And choices do matter, you get different paths depending on your choices. And I really do not want to ruin it for you if you plan to play this game. With all that said, this was created and developed by Spearhead Games and was released April 2016, and I've been waiting so long to play this. It's available for $10.99 on Steam. There's about £11 in extras, which are an art book and the traditional digital soundtrack. I've seen nothing but good reviews for this game. The only negative I've heard is the enemies don't really keep up with you very well. Once you've done a few playthroughs, because it's one of those New Games Plus, it sort of explains in the trailer that you're sort of in a time loop. So no spoilers there. Once you buy your third or fourth playthrough, you've probably seen all the enemies in the game, and there's only apparently 5 or 6 different types, so there's not much variation there. I'm also going to say I'm having to play this on very low graphics, to put it blunt. Sorry, to put it bluntly, I have a bit of a dinosaur of a computer when it comes to graphics cards. So if it doesn't look, it won't look as good as it, as it could be. Sorry, I'm already just falling over my own words here. I'll also be using an Xbox pad to play, so let's have a look at the options. Slider bars are always nice. So let's just turn those down a little bit, not too much. Graphics, you don't really get much choice. All I got was a low, and so it did actually go due to your, computer's capabilities. This is what we think you should play on. Subtitles, thank you for those automatically being on. Just have a look at the controls. Oh, so no customizable controls. But at least a very decent, clear way of outlining it all. So analog stick to move, D-pad to change swords. I'm glad I don't use a D-pad to move, because D-pads on Xbox pads are god-awful. Start to pause, simple enough. Activate sword is trigger. You get a hook shot on Y, a dash on A, and attack and grabs on X. Wow, these are very simple controls.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed.
Oh.
"Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. But then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned.
It's gone full
The Ravens
Stalin.
had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Oh, so was this the city I was in? You're saying playing Reynardo? Quite a long loading time between sections. I have noticed that. So there may be a couple of cuts here and there. Let's see how long it takes. It did actually take quite a while to actually load up the main menu. Though the art style is very pretty.
The kid
Oops.
was looking down, watching his city burn. Sorry, kid, Renato told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Renato had to run after him.
Fair enough. And it's, as I say, it certainly not as pretty as this game could be, but I have seen a few screenshots of this on max graphics, and it looks fabulous. I love the whole floating island appeal of it.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Renato said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right. For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Okay, combat seems simple enough, if a bit slow. Oh, that's nice. I got it. I think. Simple counter mechanic. And it means mobs are still dangerous in mass. Realise I don't think I've got a jump.
Dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Okay. Oh. These guys feel immensely light. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the throw animations because he barely seems to be pushing them.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Or a key, I presume. So, this is pretty. I don't think I can smash it.
I could forge a hero sword here, but I'm going to need ore.
Okay, so I guess I get ore out of the chest.
Nobody minds if I use this stuff.
Various different types. Wind essence and ores. Fair enough. I hope I get to keep something between playthroughs. So, this seems very, very simple and accessible. Okay. Looks badass.
A hero sword. QED.
So we get Void Blades, Winterthorn, nice, that looks quite cool, Firestorm, and so we've got your, oh, sorry, Wind, Water, Fire. Also allows one to heal themselves. So is that better than my... Or did that replace my current sword, I wonder? Yep, that replaced my current sword.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?" "I hopped," said the kid. White-ass kid. "Hey, look out behind you!" "Cute," said Renato.
Ah, I'm clipping into the floor.
Ah, ravens.
I love the narrator though. Not quite on the same level as Bastion, but certainly does the job well.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
I'm feeling very Stanley Parable feelings off of this. Okay. Excellent. More truth. That's bad design, to be honest. More truth you learn, more skills you get. Fair enough. I've got a feeling they didn't expect people to have my size of monitor when doing this. Yeah, I'm going to buy the hook shot, but we have a dash. Perfect strike. Check immediately when previous hit. Nice combos, basically. Slowing down time. Counters cause damage. Maximum health. Run faster.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Okay. Simple enough. I mean, it's very linear, but it's very beautiful. I just love the appearance.
The Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kester run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him.
So many references.
And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye beam.
Oh, jeez, is he dead? Can I actually kill these things, or am I going to have to stealth it? There we go. You're dead? Whoa, that stuck around for a while. It didn't just explode like a lot of the other things.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, in a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Oh, that's a bit of a grim start to this fairy tale. Let's see if I can find anything in here. Some health, some more health. Good, that's what I was looking for. We want some ore. That is something I can collect while going around. Oh, I couldn't smash that last one.
What's the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!
It called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Sky Ripper sounds more likely. Game changer. It's worth it. And artifact. Ooh, the artifact is dangerous. I imagine that's the sort of thing that will destroy the world. But I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll catch you guys next time.